Hey, come see us on tour. I'll be in Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Guess what? This is from the Oxford Academic QJM Medical Journal. There's a new study, a potential association between COVID-19 vaccination and development of Alzheimer's disease.
What?
Hey, wait a minute. How many boosters have I had? 9, 12? I can't remember. Better top me off with a booster just to be safe. Who am I again? What's my name? Can of corn? Baby's born?
It says my name is Ji-Hoon Ro MD on there.
Boy, let me tell you. Do the benefits of this COVID vaccine ever stop? It just keeps getting better and better. What's going to happen next after this? You're going to find out you just start pissing fire every morning, actually? Hey, doctors are calling it dragon dick. There's no cure. You know what? The good thing is we won't remember any of this in a few weeks. That's the good thing.
I've already forgotten, Jimmy.
We're going to move on to supporting Biden because now we do relate to him.
Obama has to lead me off the stage now.
Here's the app. So this is what the background. The challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic extend to concerns about vaccine side effects, particularly the potential links to neurodegenerative diseases such as the Alzheimer's disease. This study investigates the association between COVID-19 vaccine and the onset of Alzheimer's disease, or as I call it, old-timers disease, and its prodromal state, mild cognitive impairment. The design, so they had to design. I'm not reading all that. Free Palestine. The study, conducted in Seoul, South Korea, analyzed data from random 50% sample of city residents aged 65 and above, totaling blah 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 blah. So they did. And so, what were the conclusions? That's what I really care about. The conclusions. Findings showed an increased incidence of MCI and AD. So that's. What is that? What did they say MCI is again? Mild cognitive impairment. So AD
fine.
and A.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Findings showed an increased incidence of mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease in vaccinated individuals. Findings showed an increased incidence of cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease in people who got vaxxed. An increase incidence. That's what this study showed.
So it makes me a little slow.
Particularly those receiving mRNA vaccines. You mean not the Johnson & Johnson? No, the mRNA ones. Within 3 months post-vaccination. Within 3 months. The mRNA vaccine group exhibited a significantly higher incidence of Alzheimer's disease. And MCI. No significant relationship was found with vascular dementia or Parkinson's disease. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but what that means is a higher concentration in the people who were vaxxed. So the conclusions. Preliminary evidence suggests a potential link between COVID-19 vaccine. By the way, when you look at this, it looks like they did more work studying this than they did with coming up with the actual vaccine.
I'm pretty sure they did because the confidence interval is a lot higher on this than with the other one where they didn't bother with that shit.
Yeah. I bet but I'm pretty sure all the microplastics in our body will cancel out all this shit.
Yeah, you gotta.
Right? Am I wrong? Come on.
I just jam everything in there and let it fight it out.
So the conclusions, preliminary evidence suggests a potential link between COVID-19 vaccination, particularly mRNA vaccines, and increased incidences of AD and MCI. This underscores the need. Could they understate it more? This underscores the need for further research to elucidate the relationship between vaccine-induced immune responses and neurodegenerative processes, advocating for continuous monitoring and investigation into vaccines' long-term Again, that's just what I've always said. How can you mandate something that has no long-term studies? No one knows what's going to happen. We still don't know. It takes 10 years.
It'll be fun finding out during the middle of World War III how it's going to shake out for us.
Do you think that that's what happened? That Biden staff accidentally gave him the real? Maybe that's why his sentences all come out like they sound like IKEA assembling instructions. And here is a potential association between COVID-19 vaccination and development of Alzheimer's disease. So they give you a nice little chart. So, by the way, this is just a study, and they say that it needs further study. So this isn't, I can't say this is conclusive by any means, and I'm also not going against what the FDA and the CDC say, which they say that the COVID-19
vaccine get boosted again.
Still, you would be on your 10th booster right now.
There's just underscores a need to look into it, but in the meantime, get a lot more than boosters. Put them in your kids.
And the CDC is recommending your 10th booster.
And by the way, if it does make your kids slow, don't even worry about it. The Army will still take them. The
Army will still take them, but it doesn't. It doesn't make your kids slow, and according to the FDA and the CDC, it's safe and effective.
Well, maybe their brain. If you saw Forrest Gump, his legs were fast,
and it doesn't.
But his head was slow.
Sure, it doesn't stop the transmission or contraction. What vaccine does?
Just all the ones I had in my life up until that point.
But it will slow. It will slow the transmission and contraction,
myself.
And it'll keep you from seriously getting sick, hospitalized, or death. That's the beauty of that COVID vaccine. It's beautiful.
You know, I'm starting to get polio because my bitch sister didn't get vaccinated against polio back in the day.
I know, me too.
And it gave me polio. That's a real thing that happens.
This is kind of a self-perpetuating thing, right? Because you're going to forget you got the vax, and then you're going to get another one.
Yeah, that's how Heath Ledger. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, again. Safe and effective. The CDC, FDA still recommending them. So this study, we need more study. That's what it said. That's all it really says.
This is a Korean study, and I predict with this China war, Asian prejudice will be coming back big, so don't listen to them.
Is it yeah, they did do it. You're right. They did do it in Seoul, South Korea.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, come see us on tour. I'll be in Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.